Hi viewers, I am Asif. Today our topic is Uber accident lawyers. We will discuss in a detail about the Uber accident lawyers. Basically, dear viewers, if you have been injured in a rideshare accident, call an Uber accident lawyer at the dominance firm right away. There are many firms you can call to them as per your locality. Then main thing is that why you should hire a loss why you should hire a Uber accident lawyers, because if you have been involved in a Uber accident, dear viewers, then you have the right to recover compensation for your injuries. However, getting the money you deserve actually after your accident can be difficult, but moreover, however, get the money you deserve, but after your accident can be difficult. Insurance companies want to pay and will do anything they can to minimize your payout. Dear viewers, another important thing is that regarding the Uber accident lawyers, the last thing, dear viewers, you need to do in navigate a complex legal claim on your own while you are trying to get back on your feet. Hiring an attorney who understands how these types of cases need to be handled in the best thing you can do. After that, protect you from manipulate insurance companies. Insurance companies are not on your side just because Uber is required to provide coverage in the event of an accident doesn't mean that the company will be willing to pay. Dear viewers, some insurers may refuse to approve your claim without so much an investigations. Some companies other will approach you shortly after your accident and scare you into accepting a low offer. So, dear viewers, main thing we have to keep in our mind that it may seem like common sense, but it's incredibly important to determine the cases of your Uber accident. Many attorneys will carefully investigate your accident and determine why it happened. This will not only allow us to gather evidence for your case but also identify every potential at fault party. Remember that, dear viewers, anyone who contributes to an accident can be liable for the damages. They shall demand compensation from anyone who caused by you harm. Another thing is that properly value your case. The only way to recover the compensation you deserve is by making sure that your case is valued properly. This begins with a throughout investigation of your accident and the injuries. Attorneys will consider the extent of your injuries and determine which damages you have suffered. Over accident lawyers must will consider the extent of your injuries and determine which damages you have been suffered. Dear viewers, they work closely with experts in many fields who help you determine the proper value of each specific injury. Once they will once the lawyers determine your damages, lawyers shall approach insurance companies or defendants to negotiate a settlement. We shall demand compensation for any damages you have suffered, which can be include compensation for, because the over accident lawyers will see all the matters, and after when the compensation will come, so different type of the compensation you can be titled, like medical bills, lost wages, disability, pain and the suffering, emotional trauma, property damages, property damages and disfigurement, loss of enjoyment of life, and many more. If accident lawyers were not satisfied with the offer, then viewers, you will receive, like lawyers will not hesitate to take your case to the court. If you are not satisfied with the offers you receive, then over accident lawyers will not hesitate to take your case to the court. Dear viewers, over accident lawyers will fight to make sure that your case is valued properly and that you get the money you deserve. Recovering compensation after your over accident. Anyone who is injured in the over accident may be entitled to compensations. This includes passenger drivers of other vehicles, pedestrians and the bicyclists, and even Uber driver themselves. There are two primary ways to recovering the compensation, dear viewers, after the over accident. The first involving filing a personal injury claim with an insurance company. Second, dear viewers, involves filing a personal injury lawsuits against the at fault party. Dear viewers, filing an insurance claim after your over accident. Insurance is often the primary source of compensation after an over accident. Over drivers policy, you know very well that all the drivers with the registered vehicle in the USA are required to carry like minimum acceptable amounts of the car insurance. If you are injured in an Uber accident, you can file a claim to recover compensation from the Uber driver's own personal policy. It's clear cut, dear viewers. However, it's important to note that the driver's insurer may deny your claim if the driver was engaged in commercial activity at the time of accident. You may be, dear viewers, you have to keep in your mind that you may be able to recover compensation from the Uber driver personal policy if, viewers, if you were not a passenger in the Uber at the time of the accident. The accident occurred while the driver was not logged into the Uber app. The accident occurred while the driver was waiting for a ride request and etc. Or the driver has personal insurance coverage that extend to the commercial activity. The amount of money you can recover will also be limited to the driver's policy maximum. Dear viewers, most drivers in the USA optional to purchase minimum coverage, which may not be enough to cover the full extent of your injuries. Third party insurance. Uber drivers are not always be blamed for Uber accident. If a negligent third party is responsible for causing an accident, you can file a claim with that driver personal insurance policy. Uber insurance policy, I already explained to you that if an Uber driver has accepted a ride request or it's actively transporting passenger, over 1 million insurance policy kicks in. If you are injured and Uber accident, you can file a claim to recover compensation from the Uber policy. This is true, dear viewers, this is true whether your Uber driver or another third party is to be blamed. However, however viewers, you have to keep even in your mind that you can actually recover compensation from the anyone who contributed to your injury. So you could potentially name both your Uber driver and another negligent third party as a defendants in a personal injury lawsuit for the damages. So there are many things which have to be discussed, but now the video is going to be very long. So in short, Uber and the transportation network companies, Uber and the other ride share companies are categorized as the transportation network companies, or TNCs in USA. TNCs basically in California are companies that use technology to pair passenger with the driver. Under the law, they are seen as unique and the distinct from other types of the transportation services. Dear viewers, as a result, they are subject to different rules and regulations. So in the USA, in California, transportation network companies, they have different functions. Moreover, I would like to close short my video. Last thing, dear viewers, millions of the users, million of us use Uber and Lyft to get around. They are far cheaper and the cleaner than the traditional taxis. But what happened? Dear viewers, if you become injured in an Uber accident or a Lyft accident, or if you are crossing the street, or like rideshare car hits you, if you have been injured in a rideshare accident, call to the accident lawyer at the different world car accident lawyers. You can contact to them. Moreover, dear viewers, I hope my video very informative for you. There are many things like what should I do if I involve in a Uber accident while riding as a passenger in a car. Then there is many things like safety first, contact the authorities, gather evidence, talk at a lawyer, many things. So thank you so much, dear viewers. Thank you so much watching my video. See you for the next video.